Hey guys, if you are a teacher, a parent, or a religious leader, please pay more than the usual attention to this video. You know what? I found a report by the Ghana Mental Health Authority as very worrying. A very worrying report. A report regarding suicides in Ghana. Can you believe that last year, as at the middle of the year, 81 people had committed suicide? 81. Now, this is a huge increase as compared to the year before, 2023, where 48 people committed suicide in the whole year. It's about 4 times the increase if you look at it carefully. Guys, this is serious. Now, why am I saying that teachers, parents, and religious leaders have to be extra vigilant about this? The reason is that one of the key factors that is associated with suicide is self-regard, or let me say the lack of it. What I'm saying is that research shows that the lower a person's self-regard, the more likely the person is to consider suicide and probably go ahead to complete a suicide, kill himself or herself. Now, what is self-regard? Self-regard is simply the value a person puts on himself or herself. It is where the person sees himself in the world, how the person sees himself in the world. It is about a person's self-worth, the value he places on himself or herself. It is when a person knows he has weaknesses and strengths and put together loves himself. Now, this self-regard has been shown to increase a person's self-confidence, to increase a person's assertiveness, and many other things. And most importantly, self-regard improves a person's resilience. Now, I say most importantly because resilience is closely linked with whether a person considers or even completes suicide or not. You see, oftentimes people commit suicide when they consider that their situation is hopeless, or when they find themselves helpless, when they decide that it is better for them to die than to live, that their being alive is not important for themselves or for the people who count on them. Now, the sad thing is that, or the saddest thing about the whole thing is that most of these people who kill themselves, who take their own lives, are between the ages of 20 and 29. Young ones who are yet to enjoy life, so to speak, to contribute to society. Now, if you're a parent, a teacher, or a religious leader, or any other agent of socialization. Now, I mentioned these three because these are the major ones. You need to take this matter seriously, please. Now, self-regard is built during childhood. The things you say or you don't say, the comparisons you make, the approvals, the disapprovals, these are the things that mold the children's self-regard. And self-regard is closely linked to resilience, which is closely linked to suicide. Now, what are we going to do? Parents, teachers, and religious leaders. There are several things we can do to build our people's, our parishioners, our children, our students' self-regard. Now, one of them, a very important one that I will want us to consider, is what we call unconditional positive regard. Now, this concept was popularized by psychologist Carl Rogers, who popularized this in his concept of person-centered therapy. Now, parents, teachers, and religious leaders can make use of this, and those who have used it testify that the results are just marvelous. So, what is unconditional positive regard, and how may we use it as parents, teachers, or religious leaders? Watch out for the next video as we delve into unconditional positive regard and how it can be used to help our wards, our children, our students. My name is Peter Sumiyosin, and the program has been Fill It Up. I love you so much, just as I love myself. Bye-bye.